Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. If you are new here, I am doing a video every single day going through the Nyx Advent Calendar and creating a tutorial using the product of the day. So if that is something you might be interested in, then make sure you subscribe down below, give the video a like and maybe, give it a comment too. So the product today is this blush, and this is the NYX Land of Lollies blush in Lollipop Hop, which is a very scary colour to be honest. Because I'm not a blush lover, but I created this nice cut crease look and my cat's in the background. But if you want to see how I created this look, then carry on watching. Make sure you like, subscribe and comment down below. Food for Christmas dinner. Favourite food for Christmas dinner, I'd love to know. So yeah, let's get on with the video. So I'm just priming my lids with my concealer, and I'm just going to pat this all over the lid to spread it out and make it tacky, so there is a tacky base to work on top of, because I really like putting eyeshadows on top of a tacky base. I don't like setting my base. I honestly don't remember the last time I set my base. I just find it helps me get better pigmentation and all that. So because I already did like a neutral GLAM red lip look on day 3, but I've not done one that's kind of like wearable, so I thought I would do that today. I'm going to use my Cocoa Blends palette from Zoeva today because I haven't used this in so long and I do love Zoeva eyeshadows. So these are the colours, and I just thought these were kind of like nice festive-y glam colours that were like quite wearable. So I'm going to start by going into Freshly Toasted, which is this colour here, and also I am going to sort out my nails by tomorrow, but I just haven't had a chance because I'm so tired. But yeah, my nails are a mess. So I'm just going to pack this into my crease as always. Okay, so now I have it packed on, I'm just going to go over the edges with the lightest hand with no product and just kind of blur out the very edges, just so it's easier to blend. With the same brush, I'm going to go in with this colour here, which is called Substitute for Love, and this is just a lighter warm brown colour, and I'm just going to use the same brush and pack this on the edges of that brown. And then I'm just going to go back in with the dark brown colour just to deepen it up a tiny bit more, just so we don't lose depth. With a clean blending brush, this is an M503 from Morphe. I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that Substitute for Love colour and I'm just going to go and buff over the edges to start the blend. And I'm just doing this in really small, really light circular motions. For this next bit, I'm going to cut my crease, but cutting your crease is optional. You could just go on with the shimmers, but we all know how I love a good cut crease. So I'm just going to use this same brush that I used to pat on my base, and I'm just going to use some Makeup Revolution concealer. Okay, so now my creases are cut in a semi-cut crease shape. I'm going to take the shade Subtle Blend, which is this bronzy colour here, and I'm just going to take this on MAC 239, and I'm just going to do that on the centre of the lid. I'm then going to go into the shade Pure Ganache, which is this beautiful like bronzy golden colour. It's a lot lighter than Subtle Blend, and I'm just going to take this on the same brush and do this on the inner half of the cut crease. Then going back into the palette with the shade Freshly Toasted, which is this one, and I'm just going to apply a bit of this onto my outer corner. I'm just going to apply this into my outer corner and blend it back into the crease, just so it all kind of blends together. And then finally I'm going to take the shade Beams Are White, which is this one here, on the same brush, and I'm just going to pack this right on to this outer edge. Okay, so I think that is the upper eyes done. I love this. I think this is really, like, I think this is something that a lot of people would enjoy to wear, hopefully, more than the green cut crease I did. So the lashes that I put on are the Eldora H179s, but here is a close-up of the eyes. I love these. I think these are really, really pretty. So for my face, I'm actually going to start by putting some of this Clinique Even Better Essence Lotion on. Unsure what it's supposed to do for my skin, but it makes it nice and like moisturised and hydrated. It's supposed to infuse the skin with hydration and radiance. I think it does that. It makes my foundation go on nicely, so I like to use this. I already used a moisturiser as well before I started doing my eyes, but I'm just going to apply some of this onto my skin. It just feels so nice, like it feels really cooling, and it is kind of a bit tacky. So I'm going to go for a more full coverage look today, just to go along with like the glam. So I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. If you have been watching these videos, then you will know I love this stuff. I've used it in quite a lot of the videos so far. This one and my Ordinary foundation have been my favourites, so I'm literally just going to apply some onto my face. I only use one doe foot per face, otherwise that is when it starts to get cakey and a bit too much coverage, and like it starts to, like, you know, peel off during the day. Like, it's weird. I don't like it when I use too much, but one doe foot is a perfect amount for the entire face. So I'm going to use the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques just to blend this in, and I literally just kind of like push it into the skin, and the brush does all the work for me. It's kind of like a beauty blender on a stick, really. I'm then going to use the matching concealer, just because this is my favourite concealer ever, and I use the shade 6 in both of them, and I'm just going to apply this under my eyes a bit because I got them bags that I need to cover up. Also just a tiny bit on my nose. Touch wood, I haven't had any more spots recently, so it's literally just like a tiny bit of a scar, like the remnants, you know, when it's going away and it's kind of like a bit red. That's all I've really got left on my nose that I need to conceal. But yeah, my skin is doing pretty decent at the moment, if I do say so myself, because even though I've switched to a brush for my foundation, a sponge can never be beaten to do concealer. Like, I think I'll forever use a sponge because it's just the best thing for concealer. And any excess I'm just going to pat on my forehead. I don't like to put a lot of makeup on my forehead because I feel like that's where it creases up and can start looking cakey the quickest. So I literally just take excess of my foundation and concealer and take that on my forehead instead of like applying loads. So before I set this, I'm just going to take a bit of a cream bronzer. I never ever do this before I started this series, but now I've done it in like every single video. I've fallen in love with cream contouring, and I just like to use the Sculpting Brush. To set, I'm going to use my Airspun powder as always. This has been my favourite, and I just used like a mini Real Techniques sponge. This was purple. It's now coated in powder, which is gross, but like I need to wash it. I'm just going to kind of bake under my eyes. And I'm just going to leave that to sit on whilst I watch a bit of a YouTube video. I've been watching Amanda Louise. Currently I'm watching her Vlogmas. She's actually the one who inspired me to do this entire series, because she did it last year and I fell in love with her videos. So yeah, if you haven't watched her videos, then go and watch them. Okay, so I'm now going to use the product of the day, which is this blush, which is a very scary colour, especially to someone like me who doesn't use blush. But this is the Land of Lollies blush in Lollipop Hop. So I'm just going to take this on a duo fibre brush and do it really lightly on the apples of my cheeks, and then just sweep it back, because I'm not a blush wearer. Never mind a colour like this. If you had a deeper skin tone, this would look great. If you really liked blush, this would be great, but blush scares me. So this scares me, like, I don't know what. Hello. No, princess. Hello. Hi. Hello. For the lower lash line, I don't need to zoom in for this because I'm literally just going to apply some of this shade here and then blend it out with this colour, just like I did on the upper eye. And I'm just going to use the same Morphe brush. So for lips I have two options, either the NYX Butter Gloss in Glazey Days, which was from the calendar, or a red lip, which is the same one I used in my candy cane look from the brand Nice Face. So I'm going to put both of them on and show you what they both look like. So this is the Glazey Days gloss. It's just a nice, it's just a really nice nude gloss. It's more subtle than a red, it's less hassle than a red. And then this is the red lip, so as you can see it's a lot more Christmassy, festive glam. This is the Nice Face liquid lip in shade 17. So this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye! Make sure if you try this look out, you tag me on Instagram or send it to me on Instagram. My Instagram is linked down below always. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!